All right, guys. So we're moving on to the second part of our third project. So by now you should have done the first part, which was to look at the slideshow and to fill out your worksheet. If you have not done that, you need to go back and do that first. The second part won't make any sense if you haven't done that. So make sure you filled out your worksheet and you've looked at the slideshow. So moving on, we need to know what we're doing to put on Weebly. So we're going to look at our rubric. And it says the first thing that you're going to do is add a new page called fake news. So you're going to go to your website. And you should already know how to do this from having done it in the first two assignments. But if you forgot, I'll give you a little refresher. To add a page, you go to Pages, you hit the plus, hit Standard, and then the rubric says we're calling this fake news. So we type in fake news, hit done, and now we're on our fake news site page because you can tell because it's highlighted here. Okay, so then the second thing, this is what you're actually going to put on Weebly. It says paste a fake news link or a screenshot to your Weebly page. So when you did your worksheet, you learned what fake news is. Fake news is information that's just not accurate, that's being spread around. So that article that you read also showed you how to determine if something is fake news. So you have two options for this. If you've been on social media recently, or you've been on the internet and you've seen an article that you can think of that's fake news or that you remember seeing, you can either put a link to the article, or if you want to take a screenshot, if it was a meme or something like that on social media, and you can paste that. And then you're going to write a paragraph, 1 paragraph, 5 sentences, telling me how you knew that was fake news. So think about, was the URL strange? Was there a lot of bias? Were there no quotes? Did you Google where the information came from? And you're going to write about that. If you have not noticed any fake news lately, to help you guys out, I put a picture here in your classroom of 5 fake news stories that were on Facebook last year. So if you don't have an example on your own that you can think of, you can use one of these. So we'll start with the first one. So it says Obama signs an executive order banning the Pledge of Allegiance. So right off the bat, this is the headline. So if you can look at this, and if you read the article, you'll know why there's something that's problematic right here in the URL. So you'd write a paragraph explaining why that tipped you off. If you wanted to use the second one, it says Pope Francis shocks the world, endorses Trump for president, releases statement. So for this one, it tells you this red line here is where it came from. So it says ending the Fed is the source. So we need to go over to that website and find out ending the Fed and see what the website looks like. All right, so first couple, this is something from Amazon, this is something from Facebook. Oh, okay, here, this looks like it could be it. So when we go to the website, first off, it doesn't really look like a professional website. It doesn't look like a real news source. Also, looking for an About tab, right? Because one of the things in the article said you need to look for where the information came from or who's giving it. Nothing. They don't have anything about that. So if you hit Contact, maybe it'll give you some information there. Oh, nope, it's just giving you a place to put in your information. So that's one reason that this one might not be a good source, because they have no About area. They don't give you any information about where they're getting their information. So that's one. And then I'll do one more with you, and then you can do the others on your own. So the next one says, let's see. We'll do this one. FBI agent suspected in Hillary email leaks found dead in apparent murder-suicide. And it says that the source is the Denver Guardian. So let's Google Denver Guardian. All right. So the first thing we get is another newspaper that is saying there is no such thing as the Denver Guardian. Then it says here, Denver Guardian, it says it's fake news. Down here again, you see fake news. Let's try to go to their website. Oh, and there's nothing here. It's like a blank page. So that would be what you could say in your paragraph for that one about how it's fake news. It says it on the internet. There's nothing on their webpage. So you're going to do that for 2 different fake news. Again, you can either find your own fake news and write a paragraph telling me why you know it's fake news, or you can use one of the ones I posted for you in Classroom. So you'll do that for 2 of them. So, and then at the end, you are going to write a paragraph explaining what fake news is and why it's harmful. So you're going to tell me how you can spot it and how you can avoid it. So basically just give me an overview of fake news, put that paragraph somewhere on your Weebly page. So once you put all that stuff in, you're going to publish it, and then you're going to turn in your whole assignment. So you turn in the worksheet and you turn in the Weebly page all at the same time. And then I will grade everything and I'll send it back to you if there are problems. So if you have any questions, let me know.